Teeth, let them drive a little bit, you're fine.
No, try always coughing too much. It's just a sip of everything.
Sounds like it would make them cough more.
No, my sister.
All right. Look at this forward, my lord. I'm allowed to be deluded. So welcome to Monkey Knife Fights, where I drink with this gentleman, and there may be a chemist coming in here. He gets to use the water. It's more age appropriate for him.
I took his youth.
You took his youth. He's a succubus.
You suck too.
Is everybody enjoying the convention?
Yes, dude. Yeah.
Wonderful. Welcome to North Carolina, the state so beautiful that people invented the fucking airplane to leave faster.
We're trying to get an ultra loop.
Ultra looping. I am Boozy. This is Akali. The concept of this panel is we drink and we talk to you. There will be a hat. Please place money in the hat. The hat is for Charity. I met Charity. She's very, very nice at working her way through school.
You got her number?
No.
At least it wasn't Bubbles this time.
Tell me your number.
Yes.
1 second.
We're starting it with Charity. Actually, you're changing it.
Pass it round.
Good, perfect. Excuse me.
It's like the church.
Would you hand me the cup of water and a
No. If it was church on a Sunday, they'd be single-digit bills for
When
you.
I cough, I should drink water. When I'm not coughing, I should drink wine.
So,
Colds aren't a disaster.
the last time this gentleman and I were on stage together was MFF. Woo!
That's right.
You remember how we opened MFF with me hiding from you
Yeah, ass.
and running across the stage? He goes, I know that's not Boozy. Boozy would not run. He'd be right now, wouldn't he?
Oh, I cursed you.
You did, you son of a bitch.
Hold on. With all the things you've said about me, oh God, I'm going to get hit by a comet.
My accent was
There's nobody over here.
very technical. If you don't know, I was in a car accident in December. I broke my hip. The thing is I'm not the cause of the accident. I yelled, Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh God.
Jesus can't fucking drive. I don't know why I thought he would drive. He has stigmata. His hands just slide everywhere all over the steering wheel. I've gone too far for him.
No, you didn't go far enough. Next, let's make fun of the.
Oh.
Yes.
And I have spent the last month crapping in a chair.
Oh, the beloved food chair.
Out of necessity this time. Not out of boredom. With somebody taking care of me constantly.
I get random messages from this gentleman. It was 6 in the morning on a Wednesday, and I get in all caps on my telegram, I pooped today!
You got it too?
I wake up staring at this message, what the fuck? A minute later, QM sends me a message, he just shit. I know far too much about your living room, bathroom habits. Also, didn't you have a Christmas tree?
I did.
You had a Christmas tree, so you were shitting.
In front of the Christmas tree.
I'm pretty sure that's sacrilege.
It's okay. We originally If you don't know what the poop chair is, the poop chair is a commode chair. They give you a commode chair when you cannot walk to the bathroom. It is literally a bucket beneath a toilet seat. I spent a month shitting in a bucket and tweeting about it. I want to remind everybody, I'm a licensed attorney.
So it's the opposite of a outhouse.
It's
It's an in-house.
And you know the fun thing is it was in the room with the television, so like he was doing a fire screen. And I was watching it from the poop chair. Just sitting there, crapping and watching the giant Jew.
Hey, were you posting comments during that?
Yes!
Yes, he was!
So you were
Yeah.
shit posting.
This is the life we lead.
My cat likes the living room. My cat now fears the living room. My cat and I spent way too many days staring long into each other's eyes and I went,
Now, your living room doesn't have doors.
no, it actually does not. which made it awkward because you could see into the living room from the road very easily.
Oh, no.
And we couldn't have positioned it better. It's a commode chair next to a window that looks out at my neighbor's house. My neighbor is doing home renovations. So it's like their electrician is walking by. There's the fat guy. I'm getting handed baby wipes to wipe myself. People are running out of the house with tied up Target bags, going, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. I made it upstairs finally for the first time. Yes. I made it. I'll stop talking about the poop chair if you start putting money in the hat. I make it upstairs finally to use the bathroom. Here are the words I hear. I yell downstairs, I made it to the toilet, and I hear her go, oh, thank God.
Change the subject.
Changing the subject. So this guy made a bunch of stickers out of the poop chair with googly
Change
eyes on
the
it.
subject.
Okay, my bad. So there I was shitting in my living room without a poop chair.
I want to hear that.
The worst part is that it's an actual story.
The best part of being it out there, I'm like, Xander, your mate had lost his job right now.
Yes.
And my wonderful wife makes cookies to make them feel better. So I went to MFF with a tin filled of the most amazing cookies for Xander. And I specifically named them the unemployment cookies. And as now they come to me and they go, those cookies were wonderful. I go, thank you for losing your job. Because she made extras so I wouldn't eat the unemployment cookies. I want you to remember this. If you know me, I am secretly hoping bad things will happen to you so I get cookies. Now I break my hip and I am laid up on the couch and a package comes to my house from Chicago. It is a tin filled with cookies. I now have hip broke cookies.
Now you have to understand, you made extras. They would need them. We have a different problem in my house because I have a dragon and a mouse who live with me. I don't ever need to worry about once I make the cookies, them eating them, because they just bitch about me eating them. But the cookie dough, holy shit, they're going to die. You're a man of science. What is the reason you don't eat raw cookie dough?
Salmonellosis, sir.
Okay, you know the reason they do eat it? It really pisses me off. And I watched him yell from the other room as he threw the spoon at me. You need a new cookie spoon. Like, why? That one has been in my mouth. Why didn't you grab something else? Because I already used the spatula. So I went back in the room to look at the cookies that I am making. There's a tray in the oven and an empty bowl where the dough should have been. And I look back at Mouse and he's like, hold on. And Xander comes out of the other room holding not a rubber spatula, but a burger flipping spatula with a giant ball of cookie dough on it. Back into the wall. Well, those are ours.
Is there anybody under 18 in the room?
Yes.
Is there anybody under 18 in the room who's not related to me? My kids are used to my shit. You need to understand this.
I'm a child at heart.
So, let me get this straight. A member of your household walked in and said, you need a new spoon, that one has been in my mouth.
Yes.
Do you replace your dick monthly?
When I have the opportunity. I run it by the car wash. Hey!
The sad thing is, I can see him doing it. And like the self-serve car wash with the spray.
Finally!
Xander just drives in there, back of the pickup, yanks his pants up. Do you want the hot wax?
I didn't tell you about that. He took my car to get washed as a thank you to me because he had borrowed it for a week. And he came home and he looks like what? And the fear. Because I'm not an angry person, I don't really get angry. It's not a fun thing to be. But there are exceptions. Like forgetting to roll up the window when going through an
Oh boy.
The inside of my car is squeaky clean. But if you've ever been there, we're not talking about like a Fuller's car wash. No, we're talking about the one you go to, you pay $3, and it comes out dirtier than it went in. So whatever soap they used in there apparently stains fabric, and that's not a joke, because there is a giant cum stain on the back seat of my car. It's about this big, and it's from the soap, and it's just this big circuit. Oh my God, he jerked off in my car. He never went to the car wash.
Oh, speaking of cars and partners, has anybody seen that thing on Twitter? It was retweet if you think I should let the otter drive. It's a picture of an otter with its hands on. Oh my God!
Don't you hate it when you're in?
Dude,
I knew I should have brought Godzilla with me.
I would love to see them remake Jurassic Park on a much thinner budget. It's just
No, all the rest of the special effects still exactly the same. Only the dinosaurs. Would you mind financing that? Come on, presented by Anthrocon. To another forest!
We'll have a Kickstarter.
What happened?
Our,
And a drop down.
No, that's already
There is
exists.
a picture of an otter touching a car wheel, and it just says, retweet if you think I should let the otter drive. And it got a lot of retweets. And my opinion is those people are fucking morons.
Or Asian.
Because I live with an otter. Never let the otter drive.
Sorry. Which one is in the walker?
Ooh. Allow me to tell you how my trip to the Philadelphia International Airport went yesterday.
Oh, this should be good.
I'll get you there on time. Don't hurry. We have plenty of time.
that never works.
40-mile-an-hour construction zone. Fucking light speed. This phrase came out of my mouth. Honey, we're coming into the terminal. We don't need to do 60.
Oh my God.
We hit a speed bump. We hit there. And this is not a new thing. I did not know a Ford Windstar could go 100 miles an hour, but thanks to the Pennsylvania State Police and my spouse, I now do. Do you know what a Ford Windstar is? It's a minivan. It wasn't even a good minivan. She comes home one day, she goes, there's something wrong with the car. I go, you did 100 in it, no shit. Oh. But she wasn't in a wreck. Oh no. Every wreck we've been in, that's me. The most recent one though was fun, because the way this happened, I'm coming home from work, there's a blind turn on the road back to my office. If you don't know there's a neighborhood there, you have no idea until you're on it. The car in front of me was a giant ass truck, a Ford F-350. This person was obviously trying to go into the neighborhood. They had no clue where it was. I'm assuming their app did the same thing that mine does and says that you're 20 miles off the road, going through trees, and then snaps back and must have said, take a right turn, because they slammed on their fucking brakes without a turn signal at night. And I went, that car's slowing down. Wham! They had truck nuts. I castrated their truck. I pulled my phone out, I called my spouse who's at work, and I say, I think you need, and I'm very calm, he said, I think you need to come home. Oh, did something happen? Yeah, I've been in an accident, and I'm going to the hospital. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, click. I get in the ambulance, I'm taken to the ambulance, my hip is broken, all that stuff. I get released, my insurance company calls and says, we're going to pay out your claim. Your car is at this place, can somebody get your things out?
Oh
And
no.
I say, yes, of course. She finds out that she gets things out of my car, including a badger head, which was in the trunk of the vehicle. Now the story as it was relayed to me is she picked up the badger head, started walking along the roadside to our other vehicle, at which point someone saw a tiny woman holding a decapitated cartoon head and veered across 3 lanes of traffic, almost causing another accident. I think that's funny, right up until something else comes to my mind that she said. She said, oh, it was obvious that the police went through the vehicle, which is common. If you get in an accident like that, the police do what they call an inventory search. They go through your car, they inventory what's in it. So that when you're removing shit, you say, well, this was in my car. Your officer must have stolen things. Say, no, it fucking wasn't.
It's back.
We live in a small town. There are 4 police officers in that town.
Oh, no.
They all know me. And now one of them is very aware that for some reason I drive around with cartoon character heads in my trunk. A few weeks later, as I returned to the office, I had to file a police report on behalf of a client for a case. I call the officer out to my office. He sits there, I file the report, and then he very calmly says, how are you coming back from the accident? And I go, oh, he goes, yeah, I was the responding officer. I go, oh, we're talking for a minute. And then it hits me, oh God, he knows about the badger. So I have to move now. If you have any ideas, I'm open.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Real estate's cheap down here.
Raleigh.
Scandinavia.
Okay, let's all meet in the middle. Let's all move to Pittsburgh. You're in charge anyway.
Actually, Chicago, I'm glad you mentioned it. This gentleman, we've been talking all week, and it has been cold to Chicago. You need to drink. I get in last night, I walk in the door, they have set up a wonderful greeting. As I walk in, Careless Whisper is fucking playing. He looks at me, I have a coat in the bag, and he goes, I'll take your things now. And I'm thinking, oh shit, you really are from Chicago. All that's missing is the gun.
You didn't see the gun? Wait, nothing.
Oh,
It is amazing. I love hearing like you call her, like I'm going to the hospital. Ah! Hang up the phone, meet you. Xander's a hypochondriac. He's a good hypochondriac. We'll be sitting around the house watching Parks and Recreations, and all of a sudden I'll just see this on the corner of my eye. Oh, are we going to the hospital? I don't think so. What was it? I think my heart stopped beating. Take a deep breath. There it is. And this is constant. But then, I'm the opposite, so he won't listen to me. I did something stupid. And I did not want to go to the hospital because they are expensive and scary and have needles. So Xander came home and yelled in the kitchen, are we having spaghetti for... Go to the hospital! I'll be fine! Like, what is it wrapped up in? I didn't answer because I had sliced something.
I know. This is Grandma Kage.
Oh my God. Yes,
Gotcha!
Turn this way.
This gentleman back there wants a word.
I want to get this.
That's funny.
That is so great.
Oh, I have to see this. This is Harry.
Oh, got it. Oh.
After those wonderful.
No.
But why don't you come up here and fill your own glass?
No.
Grab a chair.
What?
Grab a chair.
You need a chair back here.
Yeah, that's going on
Oh,
YouTube.
God damn it.
Where's the,
Oh, I got it.
Where's the other body? Yeah, it's funny. This is go to the hospital and the old, he thinks his heart stops.
No.
I used to mess with my wife by faking heart attacks.
excuse me, could you say that again, please?
I used to mess with my wife by faking heart attacks.
And you're still married.
Yes. And I don't mean I would like do the over dramatic. I mean I would sit on the couch and I go,
He's not doing
and then
it
about
right.
10 minutes later I wait for her to turn away, and then about 10 minutes later she'd turn away and I go.
I'm picturing, it's a big one, Elizabeth!
Now, the fun thing is even after me doing that countless times over the course of our marriage, if I call and say I'm going to the hospital, her immediate reaction is, oh God, oh God, oh God, click, and not, ha ha, motherfucker, not this time.
This thing has brakes on it,
It has, but in case I start going too fast.
unlike the car.
I don't have a car anymore. I'm not allowed to drive at the moment.
Would you sit up straight? My face is crinkled.
The doctor has informed me that I'm
Oh, that looks amazing!
Don't lean over, please. My eyes are in my mouth.
You know, there's a
Gooby Kieran already says you're so adorable.
You know, there's a card against humanity card for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the other man up here who everyone knows, and you can now see him in t-shirt form, is Uncle Kage, the chairman of Acefurcon.
Woo! Yeah! Oh, so sexy! Put his face on his shirt! Yeah!
Senior lecturer of the Furry Studies Department at Pitt University.
You're playing with the
We made
police!
you an academic again.
Are you trying to break the brakes?
Well, it's just, I'm just fascinated by the fact that he does have brakes.
You're assuming that
How fast are you going to go in this
Well,
thing?
it's not even, the idea is there's a chair on it because of course I want the one I can sit on. Is when you turn around, you're supposed to hold the brakes as you sit down. I have forgotten to hold the brakes as I sit down many times. Sweetie, stand up. This is the person catching my fat ass every time we forget to hold it. It is a wonder we're both not in wheelchairs.
Oh my god. Like, what, is it leverage? Do you just go outside and get like a teeter-totter and just jam up his ass? Alright kids, jump!
We were doing that before the accident.
Recess is weird at your house.
Recess is wonderful in my house.
Alright kids, we're gonna play Monopoly! Load the guns.
The other week I was thinking about this. I had, prior to Tiny Balls, a couple of friends from Furry Family come up. One of them is a first shooter, the other one is somebody who does podcasts and then draws a lot of art. They were all going out and we said, well, you're flying into Philly. Stay with us for a couple nights and you can ride up with us. We'll drive you back to the airport afterwards. So they're staying there. And now, of course, they're at my house while I'm at work. She's at work, the kids are at school. And I'm checking in throughout the day. And I send them a message, I go, oh, is everything okay? They go, oh yeah, we took the dogs for a walk. I said, oh, thank you, that's nice. They go, yeah, and then we went down to a little pizza place. We walked down the street to the pizza place and we got a pizza. I said, okay. And then we sat on your front porch sewing fursuit heads.
Oh boy.
I live in a nice neighborhood. Like my house is 200 years old. It's the smallest one on the street. And the rest of them are old brick mansions from when there was a steel works in town, a steel furnace in town. That's where all the foremen and owners and higher-ups lived. It is a nice neighborhood. My neighbors now know me as the guy who had 2 people sewing fox heads on his
What kind of thing?
fox heads. I am that neighbor now.
So did the same police officer drive by that evening?
They told me that one of our police cars kept going by the house as they were sitting out front. I said, which one? They said it was the big one. I said, oh, that's Stan, the police chief. I'm going to have to see him next week, and I have some explaining to do. My poor neighbors. My poor neighbors. This man has a neighbor who put up with people throwing bottles at rabbits.
Bottles for bunnies! Well,
Do not throw the balls at the bunny.
I like rabbits. I did not want him throwing bottles at bunnies, but we've all been drunk. How easy is it to talk us out of something when we're drunk, especially when the thing is as simple as bottle? Wee.
He contacts me, he goes, my neighbor is Booby. He loved his neighbor. He loved Greg.
I really like
Because
him.
my neighbor is
Yes.
Booby. And I'm going, oh, I'm sorry to hear that in the back of my mind. I'm thinking, well, no shit. I've watched your fire streams. Like in every one, about halfway through, people flinging bottles at rabbits behind the camera. You see his neighbor walk in the background, look at him, and pick up the fucking bottle and walk off. You're like, this is my neighbor. He's the greatest guy. And the neighbor's like, yeah, they're good people.
Yeah.
Just think.
In like the phrase you use when you know that there's a bunch of people out there watching you and you don't want to appear to be a dick. I never use that tone of voice because fuck you, I don't care what you think anymore.
Just think, when you tweet that on Twitter, you can now put hashtag blame Houseguest.
I do. So does my neighbor.
That's what you're director of programming.
Yes, Houseguest is director of program. He is an incredibly good director of program. He's very attentive, he gets everything done way early, and most importantly, he doesn't ask me stupid questions.
I'm going, his convention is First Squared, it's at the end of next month. We're going to First Squared. I have not submitted a single panel for First Squared. I am on 8 of them.
You know why you're on
Stop
8?
Huscoon!
So far.
On 8? Because that's his limit. None of us can be on more than 8 panels, so good. You know, if you're just game pressing people into panels, they also have to be part of the 8-panel limit. That's fair! Oh, Jesus
What
Christ.
you need to know is Houseguest is missing 2 fingers. That's why they have a maximum of 8 panels. It's true. It's true, you've seen Houseguest.
I see Huscoon quite a bit.
Yeah.
He stops by randomly and makes cookies with me, and then the dough disappears.
I saw Houseguest. Hey, Houseguest, give me a high 4.
My personal favorite one, though, was last week I opened the email inbox. And it just says, First Squared Programming at the top. I have learned to fear these fucking emails. I open it, and there's a new one in there. And it is now Boozy, Foxamore, and Pandez sing. I didn't know about this.
They found out you could sing.
Nobody asked me about this.
They found out that you would do it anyway.
Wait,
But
could they?
now, I'm singing.
I've got a name for it. The three-headed bard.
The 3-headed bard.
And it's all on John. She moves
Too slow. Way down the Shawnee Town on the Ohio. I got this man his first YouTube strike by singing public domain chant songs on his wine stream.
Yeah, apparently somebody owns the copyright to a 258-year-old Irish drinking
No.
song. It's an old-ass guy. Didn't I tell you about that?
I knew that you had, I didn't know it was off of one of your old drinking songs.
Yes.
We ended it on
The
party
party
glass.
glass.
Yeah.
And apparently the second we sang it, we got a copyright strike from the copyright owner of that classic old Irish drinking song saying, you owe me money.
Now, here's what I love. I leave his house at 3 o'clock that afternoon and drive home. I stop at the gas station to fill up. I look at my phone and there is a text message from Kyle that reads, you got me a copyright strike. It wasn't 5 fucking minutes after I left. I am the worst house guest ever. Invite me over, feed me, and I'm going to steal your source of income and give it to somebody else, apparently.
That's okay if you invite me over. Apparently I find booze.
Yes. If anybody ever will tell you that Alkali is not part bloodhound, Alkali came to visit me at my lovely little condo in Cary, just up a little south of here. He came to visit, he was on the wine stream, and it was his first time there. At some point during the wine stream, Alkali stood up, walked into the kitchen, unbidden, for no reason whatsoever, went to my Tupperware cabinet, where my friend Chitabengo kept a bottle of whiskey for when he comes to visit, grabbed the bottle of whiskey, and by the end of the night, we were mixing with maple syrup, calling ourselves Canadian.
Yes. Yes, we were.